Everybody, hope your day is going well. We are back with another reaction. We're checking out the Kingston trio, M.T.A. And this was a Patreon request by Vintage Linda. Thank you so much for this request and donation. Now, this song was originally by Bess Hawes and Jacqueline Steiner. Was it part of a political campaign or a mayoral campaign for Walter O'Brien, if I'm not mistaken, in Boston? But then the Kingston trio changed the name to George, if I'm not mistaken. And this song is pretty well entrenched in Boston lore, if I was told correctly. Let me know. I'm from the other side of the Atlantic, so I'm not too well versed in mayoral campaigns from the 1940s in the USA. Let me know. But this is the original Kingston trio, right? I know there have been other members, but these are the original three. I think the last person passed away in 2020, if I'm not mistaken. All right, this is the first time I'm going to be reacting to them. Let's go.
These are the times that try men's souls. In the course of our nation's history, the people of Boston have rallied bravely whenever the rights of men have been threatened. Today, a new crisis has arisen. The Metropolitan Transit Authority, better known as the M.T.A., is attempting to levy a burdensome tax on the population in the form of a subway fare increase. Citizens, hear me out. This could happen to you.
Oh.
Well, let me tell you of the story of a man named Charlie on a tragic and fateful day. He put 10 cents in his pocket, kissed his wife and family, went to ride on the M.T.A. Well, did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Charlie handed in his dime at the Kendall Square station, and he changed for Jamaica Plain. When he got there, the conductor told him one more nickel. Charlie couldn't get off of that train. But did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Now all night long Charlie rides through the station crying, what will become of me? How can I afford to see my sister in Chelsea or my cousin in Roxbury? But did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Charlie's wife goes down to the Scully Square station every day at 2:15. And through the open window she hands Charlie a sandwich as the train comes rumbling through. But did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Pick it, Davey.
Ooh.
Citizens of Boston, don't you think it's a scandal how the people have to pay and pay? Fight the fare increase, vote for George O'Brien, get for Charlie off the M.T.A. Or else he'll never return, no, he'll never return, and his fate is still unlearned.
Just like Paul.
He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. He's the man who never returned. He's the man who never returned. Hey, to Charlie.
Hey, too, Charlie. Yeah, this is funny, but this was actually part of a campaign, with the other names in. Interesting, huh? How that works. Oh, so Charlie, huh? The legend goes, he's still there. He's still riding those trains. His ghost. I don't know that. I just made that up, but yeah, I don't know who sings what yet. I'm not. This is the first time I listen to the Kingston trio, so I'm not able to kind of tell their voices just by the audio and who's playing the banjo. The banjo is amazing. I will look that up though. Who played banjo, or did multiple people play the banjo? So Dave Guard played the banjo and the guitar. Bob Shane also played the banjo, plectrum banjo. Okay, so Bob Shane was the last member to pass away, I think, right? And Nick Reynolds played the tenor guitar and the bongos. There's some great percussion in it, and there was a bass in here too. Was it just a bass note of the guitar, perhaps? Maybe. All right, we'll have to learn more about them. The Kingston Trio. I'd heard of the name, but I've never listened to any music. That was great. The spoken word in the beginning. That was Dave Guard. And then the singing, you hear the different voices, kind of singing other lines in the background. It's all really nicely interwoven, and it's a fun listening experience. Love the pace of this song, and in the writing, some funny things, but of course it's because these are times that tribe men's souls and the people of Boston have bravely rallied. That's probably referencing the Boston Tea Party, when I guess Britain raised taxes, and then the rebellion started, and now the MTA wants to raise the fares, the prices. Now Boston, you have to rebel again against this. I mean, I guess prices have gone up since 1959, I imagine. So now Charlie's stuck because he can't pay his way out. Basically, that's the thing. So he which is funny, right? You can ride 100 more times on that train, but you have to pay to get out. So you can kind of ride forever, but just getting out is going to cost you that extra nickel. So you can ride it 100 times, but not get out. Dang, that's tough. That's tough. We have to rebel against that. And all the streamers raising the prices each month. Bro, it's getting out of control. Help us. The banjo playing, huh?
Well, let me tell you of
I love the strumming pattern on the guitar too.
Charlie, on a tragic and fateful day, he put 10 cents in his pocket, kissed his wife and family, went to ride on the M.T.A. Well, did he ever return? No, he never.
I love the multiple voices here. What a pity.
The streets of Boston, he's the man who never returned.
He never returned. It's almost like Amelia Earhart, all right, who flew and then they never found her anymore. Or did they now? I saw an article recently that they thought they knew where she crashed and might have found her, but I don't know if it actually amounted to anything. But Charlie, fate still unlearned. His wife does bring a sandwich now and again, so that's nice. Maybe they can ride the train with him, celebrate his birthday on the train, Christmas and stuff, all those things, and then go home. Of course, Charlie has to stay. Or they bring a nickel. That's another option, of course. Let me know what else of the Kingston Trio I should react to. Thank you for hanging out. See you in the next one. Goodbye.